This video provides a comprehensive lecture on the Philippines Supreme Court case, BW Shipping Philippines, Inc. versus Mario H. Ong. We will explore the factual background of the case and analyze the legal doctrines concerning seafarer disability claims and POEA SEC rules. In this first part, we examine the case background and the essential facts, including the employment history, the onset of symptoms while on board, the subsequent repatriation, and the conflicting medical assessments. Mario H. Ong was hired as a chief steward on the MV BW Jemena. Despite passing his pre-employment medical examination, he experienced symptoms while at sea. He was later diagnosed with uncontrolled diabetes and hypertension, leading to his repatriation and eventual fitness certification by company-designated doctors. A conflict arose between medical opinions. The company-designated physician certified Ong as fit for duty after observing normal lab results. Conversely, a private physician consulted months later declared him permanently unfit for sea duties. This timeline illustrates the procedural history. While lower labor tribunals and the Court of Appeals initially ruled in favor of Ong, the Supreme Court ultimately reversed these decisions and dismissed his claims in November 2021. Part 2 focuses on the legal analysis. We will review the Supreme Court's application of the POEA SEC rules and the standards required for medical evidence in these disputes. The Supreme Court addressed 3 core legal issues: the status of diabetes mellitus, the requirements for essential hypertension claims, and the application of the mandatory third doctor rule. The court ruled that diabetes mellitus is not an occupational illness under POEA SEC rules. Because it is a metabolic disease, manifestation on board does not create automatic compensability without substantial evidence of work-related causation. For hypertension to be compensable, the court applies the element of gravity test. There must be proof of severe end organ damage. In this case, the claimant failed to provide medical evidence demonstrating such damage. Regarding the third doctor rule, the protocol is clear. When medical assessments conflict, referral to a third doctor is mandatory. Ong's failure to invoke this mechanism meant the company physician's assessment stood as final and binding. This table summarizes the divergence between the lower court's ruling and the final Supreme Court decision, emphasizing the necessity of contractual proof and strict compliance with medical dispute procedures. In conclusion, seafarer disability claims are strictly governed by the POEA SEC contract. Manifestation of illness alone is insufficient for an award without proof of work connection and adherence to mandatory dispute protocols. This final slide lists the sources for the images used in this video.